With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Here's George from deep three-point range. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Think about a rough moment. In Kawhi Leonard's career, that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Harden with it. Outside Maxey. First quarter, just over a minute played. Ooh, nice D from George. Embiid with the block.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
Outside Harden. Oh, Leonard with the block. And he recovers it. Tucker, no good. Here's George. Outside Covington. Fires for three. Clock at 6. Leonard up top. Now here's Zubac. Stolen by Harden. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, you cannot allow Harden this type of positioning because he's going to dunk all over you when you do.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Graham.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now here's Maxey. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And here's George. It's good.
He might operate primarily on the perimeter, playing out of pick and roll and spotting up for threes, but PG could score on the inside.
Pass to Maxey. And there's a whistle.
Man,
That goes on Robert Covington.
That's what I like.
That's his first foul of the game. Clippers on D. They trail by 1.
You like to shoot, man.
Here's Embiid.
You like to shoot,
For 3,
man.
here's Harris. Covington grabs the board. Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to Batum. Fires from deep. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Knocks down the long J.
Tucker can knock down the long-range 3 ball. You just can't give him that much room to settle in.
High arcing shot. He's off on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Now Harden. He's got 5. Out to Harris. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Another.
Yeah, stop doing that shit. He said, fuck back.
For Philadelphia.
And this is why you got to get to P.J. Tucker and close down his airspace, or he's just going to pull up.
Leonard for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Leonard's got 7.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Outside McDaniels. Off target from 3-point range. The Clippers trail. Leonard's got room. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Paul George.
He's got 9. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea. This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Melton outside. Batum pulls it in. Now the Clippers with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. Zubac. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on McDaniels. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. And Zubac no good on that one.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Grant.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Embiid. Over Zubac. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Westbrook outside. And he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, you're not going to hold Russell Westbrook back when he gets to the inside. He fights for that shot.
Here's Maxey. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for L.A.
Leonard on the wing. From outside the arc. Rebounded by James Harden.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Down low. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Here's George. They double-team George. For 3, Covington. Zubac with it. Picked up by Embiid. Here's Batum. On the take. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Sixers trailing. Pass to Embiid. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. The baseline, Jay. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. It's George on the wing. George draws the double. Pass to Covington. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. To the inside. And stolen by Covington. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Clippers ahead, up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. For the lead, and Melton with the lay-in. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Melton misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Second team foul. Substitution. Marcus Morris Sr., Norman Powell, Eric Porter, Russell Westbrook.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. And he lays it up and in. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Melton outside. And there. Is for him. Melton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Back to Westbrook. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
Melton with it. Outside McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Flickering my man,
On Robert Covington.
First team foul.
And that one misses.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound by the 76ers. Harrell the screen. Milton attacking.
Why not dunk it?
Count it.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. Ooh, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
And Russell doing a great job just reading the floor that time. Knocks down a mid-range jumper.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Pass to Plumlee. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. And the Clippers lead by 3.
You can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter. Trusted him with the pass that time.
Doesn't go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Milton with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Here's Niang. This for the tie. Counted from distance. Niang's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Here's Harrell. No good there. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Westbrook outside. Pass to Morris. And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Substitution on the court. Timeout for the Clippers. Here's calling with Philadelphia 76ers ESP, everybody.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Timeout called. The Clippers.
76ers ENT. Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT. Put your hands together for your Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
26 seconds left in the third. Leonard outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Harris.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Harden going inside. And Harden with the slam.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
Timeout called. The 76ers. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Yeah, smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Once again. Timeout for the Sixers. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance page. Philadelphia.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Clippers on top. They lead by 2.
With the score, your 76ers, 36.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And here's George.
4th quarter, so get on your feet, and here we all go.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. Just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Harden from outside. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Out to Covington. 4-3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Covington must prefer that. He gets a great rhythm on the catch and shoot.
Here's Harden. Driving inside. And the bucket is good.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You got to admire how hard they've worked to get to the line. All game long, they've been going right into the defense and drawing foul after foul.
And Harden with the slam.
Things are really going Harden's way. When he's on a roll, his shooting ability just explodes.
George outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Now Harden. To take the lead. Batum pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building. It just looks incredible.
After you got the rebound, right?
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Amen. And the Clippers. Felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be. their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
What's up?
That's good from George.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
Timeout called, the 76ers. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Leonard. And there's the drive. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
Now Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Leonard outside. Six to shoot. Not going to go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:48 left to the fourth.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up, huge shot at this moment in the game.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. First free throw is good. And that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Leonard right side. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. And here are the Sixers now. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce. So it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
George outside. Banked it in off the glass. George has got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Zubac with the steal. George outside. 46 seconds left to the fourth quarter.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Outside Harden. There's the drive. Money.
And there is no way anybody else is taking that shot. I mean, when it's crunch time on a big possession, Harden is always going to be that guy.
Here's George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
The veteran George so comfortable going to the free throw line when the game is up for grabs.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Now, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's good.
Unreal.
Bro, that
play to
was
take
dumb,
on the
bro.
contact and get it to go.
Bro, that was dumb as shit. I'm so dumb.
The free throw is off from George.
An elite player in this league. I mean, George understands he needs to come through at the line in
Bro.
clutch moments.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 1. 1 second left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my...
Yo. Yo. Yo, Doe, look. He said it's CPU defense. He called this CPU defense. You can see my screen? Look. Who got the ball? First of all, Hold on. He called this CPU defense. I'm guarding, right? Am I not guarding? I'm guarding, right? Look. Watch this. That's what he called CPU defense. He called this CPU defense. Right here. Look. I'm guarding him, right? Then I switched up because I knew he wanted to drive. You seen it? I'm guarding him all game. I switched up because I knew he wanted to drive. That's all he wanted to do. I just beat him again. Harden out here busting his ass. Who you want the game with? Huh? Who you on the game with? Huh? Yo, who you in the game with, bro? Hey, Doe. Who you on with? I said, who you on with? I said, who you on Madden with? Niggas ain't hit me yet. They out of pocket. What you running, threes? Oh yeah, you out of pocket. What? Man, just hit me up when you ready, bro. That's some bullshit. No, you just ate a sandwich. No, you didn't eat all your sandwich. No.
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast. From Philadelphia.
No. Eat your food.
It's the home of the 76ers, the Wells Fargo Center. We're all set to bring you NBA action.
I said no.
And our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Now here is George. This one for three. The rebound. By Harden.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Buries it from three-point range.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Leonard with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Harden has a wide open look. Off target from outside. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Left side, Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. And here's Harden. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Leonard. Outside, George. Leonard on the wing. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Harden outside to the inside. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Pass to Covington. Here's Leonard to stop the drought. Good on the shot.
What dominance from Kawhi on the glass, making sure he gets those second chance points.
The 76ers lead. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And it's Harden shutting it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. .141 left to play in the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder. And Kawhi Leonard with multiple Finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is. Seems like every year Kawhi Leonard averages around 6 or 7 free throws a game, about the same as KD and LeBron.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah, that game we just was playing, I'm like, bro.
I seen you airball Kawhi. Stop.
Yeah, like, you see the first game, that shit bad. Me airball over Kawhi, stop. Then I get on the free throw line, that shit dumb late.
You definitely can shoot with Kawhi. I can say that shit. I was not trying to leave that nigga open.
Yeah.
I'm probably about to hop on Madden real quick. He on Madden running threes. Like, he weird as shit. My stream up.
That shit tough, I might get it.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That shit way better than last year, bro. It ain't like it's be the same every year.
Huh?
I say, you know how Maddens be the same every year? This shit is different. Like certain interceptions, you really gotta be there to make the interception. Like, it's just better, bro. In my opinion. You gonna see it. I'll stream it. My stream up now. I'm about to play a game real quick so you can see it.
If it's really tough, I might buy that shit right now.
This shit tough, bro.
Just get on whenever I can. I shouldn't have picked that fucking shit, bro.
Yeah, that's bad shit.
Yeah, I just volunteered though for that day. But the good thing is I'll be home by like 12 tomorrow.
Solid. Wait, you work tonight? Wait.
Yeah, like I gotta be there at 3 a.m. tonight.
Oh
Basically,
shit.
like in the middle of the night.
That's like how I was at Amazon. Oh, that's basically like my Amazon shit.
I get off at 12.
What? You hot as shit, nigga. I'm about to turn the stream on, bro. I gotta make a new one.
Alright.